Hello everyone, once more this is Grace. My post this moment is about my first encounter with the supernatural. I don't know if you would believe me, but I would be telling you about angels. I saw them with my naked eyes. Now this happened when our church was anticipating or expecting some visitors from the United States of America from the Eddie James Ministry, because they would be helping Iloilo City for the concert for Jesus entitled Iloilo for Jesus. So the concert would be weeks away. So when I attended our service that Sunday, I was so happy to see strangers, white men, and of course they were foreign looking because they were new to me. So when the pulpit ministers were having their prayer before the start of the service, I saw them, and they were some sort of encouraging the ministers, pulpit ministers, and they were so eager that the ministers were praying. So all the worship leaders, the musicians, the singers were so engrossed in their prayer. I don't know if they had felt, but it was I who saw them. And I asked other people if they had seen them. Nobody had told me. And it was only lately or later after the service that I had realized that I saw angels. So while they were there, I was so amazed with how tall and big they are. The first one that I saw was almost 8 feet tall, and he had honey-colored hair, and he had deep blue eyes, and the dress was very ethereal, sort of bluish green, which is very light, pastel, very light blue-green color. And he was so serious, but then I saw that he had some sort of very meaningful look at me. So as if he had been communicating to me, because I was praying with the ministers as also they prayed. I was far away, almost 10 meters away from the platform, and they were there. And I saw that man so very tall, and I was so happy to see them. Perhaps he also felt that I was so glad to see them. So the service started, but then, to my amazement, at the beginning of the service, when I was already in my favorite spot in the left wing of the church, I have observed that they were gone, that they were no longer there. So at the end of the service, I told the ushers and the usherettes who were those strangers. And they were so surprised because no guests from the United States of America had come. But then when I asked one of the musicians and one of the singers, they had confirmed that they felt something strange while they were praying. And one said that he brushed with some sort of wings of some angel. So at that time, I had goosebumps, and then I narrated what I felt and what I saw during the service in my Facebook post. And those people who had really experienced having felt that they were also surrounded by angels at that moment confirmed what I said. So I had that kind of eerie feeling. It was my first time that I saw them, and they were so big, and they were not having wings as what the books say about them. They were not having flimsy clothing like silken white clothing. They were ordinary people. Perhaps God had sent them to affirm the stand of our church that we are on the right track. Other people perhaps have been criticizing us because they said that they were so very very close to God. We were sometimes could be considered out of this world, but I believe that there are things, supernatural things, that could tell us the existence of God and His angels. And then I have really experienced them when I had some sort of fatal fall, supposed to be fatal fall, not only once but also twice or thrice. I had felt strong arms supported me when I had fall from the fourth rung of the bleachers in our school, and then when I fell from a big drop, then I fell into the ditch, and nothing bad happened to me. So I thank the Lord for His angels, and this is just one proof that angels really do exist.